Holy showtime.
So we have audio. We're just
Yeah.
getting set up there from. Oh,
I was making dinner and didn't realize the audio didn't work. So Gary's sitting in here knowing the audio.
well, I didn't want to mess with your system. It's the last thing I want to do is tinker with someone's computer.
Yeah. So
It's 1-0. This is a cat and mouse game. Bob had a number of balls that were tied up and didn't really want. He had ball in hand twice, and he didn't. He just played safeties, trying to break balls open, which I think they're all open now. Nine's the only one that's not quite wide open. For a while there, he couldn't make a ball and then have another shot. If he left Colin his combo, I mean, let him see enough of it. But he's messed up that 9 and 15 on the left long rail.
it's a pretty good roll on that, where all this stuff still goes somewhere, right?
Yeah,
The six has to the five
that
got to go first or
that
something.
8 was being a huge blocker. And his balls still are blocked by that 12, 10, and the 12, 14 maybe, I think that is. Middle of the table, it doesn't go in the side. And for a while there, one of his breakout balls needed breaking out. That was the only balls that he could make next. So looks like he's playing safe again. No, that's not going to work. Can't run and hide the whole game. You gotta. I think maybe should have taken a different ball there, a 10 or one of the balls down in the corner. Especially Bob. Bob can get up to a lot of places on the table once he gets in gear. He's lost the first game because he kind of eclipsed the ball over another one for shaping the side on the run out, but it just rolled like a quarter inch too far. And this one wasn't a very good layout for him. Okay, Colin, is this straight up race or is there
Yeah,
an
straight up.
Oh, okay. I think the last time they played, it was a handicap, and Bob beat Colin with
They
a handicap. Yeah.
are they controlling it out there? I don't know.
I turned on. I put a game on when it didn't go up. I thought they had a
They have the
tablet
tablet
out there,
or they have
but
the laptop up there right
oh yeah, okay. I didn't. I didn't see it move up, so I moved it up like one game when Colin won.
We're on it now, so I'm sure we'll see it move twice if something goes funky.
Right.
Mm.
So they're just playing. They're not. They skipped the 9 ball. This is sort of like the gauntlet minus the 9 ball. Is that? Am I getting that right?
Yeah, they're doing I think 8 and 10, and they flip to see which one went first. And if you win all the sets, you get an extra 50.
Okay, but there's no 9, right? It just says 8
I
and
think yeah, I
10.
think it's just 8 and 10.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, nine's kind of easy on these little the 3.5 by sevens. 9 ball's kind of a 9 foot table game, and then they're making the game more difficult to break and run lately in tournaments by putting the 9 on the spot and then making a break square. So even they know it's a broken game,
Mm-hmm.
but it's nice they've kind of leveled it out a bit. I think what they've done lately is kind of made it more interesting. They keep changing it. I think they're getting down to the point where they're gonna stop making changes because I mean this tournament that's on stream now with the Predator in Vegas, there's so many changes. The table, the cloth, the hand racking by the referee. There's a lot of adjustment that the pros have to make just for this one tournament. I mean, it'll be old news in about 6 months, but watching them struggle is kind of nice to watch. I gotta tell you the truth. But yeah, I could see why they wouldn't want to play 9 ball, Bob and Colin. It's so easy. You can just literally break the same run out every time. 10 is not that way though. It's more grindy, more strategy driven. I don't know who's. I had never seen. I don't think I've seen Colin play 10 ball.
He played here before, I think. I
Yeah, I
think the
don't.
last time
That
he played.
doesn't.
That would have been a long time ago now. That might have been last
Yeah, I'm looking at his Fargo. It's dropped like 6 or 8 points since last time I seen his name in a tournament or a competition.
I was when I played 12 since the last time I had updated it on my system here. So
Holy cow!
something is quite a bit. It's quite a jump. That's just league.
I know. I was gonna say, wait till we get Slotto going up again.
Mhm.
He'll go up another 20, I think. You too.
Uh,
I mean,
unless I
it's not.
nefariously
Yeah.
dump it again. Shoot.
Right. Yeah. At least they're watching. That's a good thing, like you said earlier.
We,
Well,
we got flagged as Salado for some suspicious games where I guess I won a set that had a 1% chance of winning. And so they flagged our accounts and we didn't know what was going on. We thought the app was just broken. But when Rob and Sheena were in Vegas, they talked to them and found out, oh, okay. Well, we'll talk
yeah.
to them and figure it straighten it.
I was gonna do the same thing you or like wait till after the expo and then email them or phone them because there was phone numbers that were given, right? So
Yeah.
they do want us
Yeah, they did want
as
us to get in
customers,
touch.
but
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell them what I think of them. Or politely, like communication was key, right? Like let us know what's going on, you know.
Especially as paying customers, we paid for a year.
Well, you did. I didn't even get a chance to. I was running matches at my house and couldn't even log on to Solado, and not knowing why, I just assumed they didn't pay their programmer or whatever, their code guy, and he just shut them down. That's the only thing that made sense to me.
It wouldn't be the first time I've heard of that.
Yeah, I would do that if someone didn't pay me.
Mhm.
Anyway, back to this game. Bob's got to figure out that 8 ball and get it off the rail with that. This is a good chance right here,
Yeah.
especially with multiple balls on the table still. We'll get on one of them as advertised. So the 3-5 is his only issue now. He's got to get kind of right where the racking dot is for the 5, and then he can go back and forth, and
Mhm.
either he hits the 14 to get on 3, or he gets above it between the 14 and the side pocket.
He's definitely not wanting to go on the 4 here. I think it's a little scratchy.
He may try to move it here, the 14. He can, but we'll see what he's got in mind. Yeah, I could see him. Yeah, he's doing what I said. Just get in that line. Now here's where he can hit the 14 or land in between the 14 and the side pocket, the closest side pocket there. Between the 14 and the 4. But he's got to be able to see the 3. But with jump cues nowadays, you don't have to see the ball. You can just jump an edge of the 14 there and be okay. It's all preference here. Yeah, I would have tried to go up higher. Then you got the 4, right? You can go for both balls, the 4 and the 3. So personally, I would have tried to hit that 14, I think. You're going to land on one of them. You can't be hooked on both of them if you hit that 14. And I would have just tapped it to the rail. That's the speed I would have hit it. If I miss it, I get on the 3. If I go high, I get on the 4. Well, he's still got a window. He can land beneath the 10 ball. He'll have a cut on that 3. It's kind of why he walked over to the side pocket to see where he needed to be. So he'll be underneath the 10 ball. He'll try to get underneath the 10 ball here. Just hit below the side pocket on the opposite side. Oh, does he get out? He did get out. I think that's enough. Boy, that came down pretty good.
I cheated that
I
quite
didn't.
decently.
I didn't think he had a chance to hit that 10. I was more worried about him scratching, but he would have scratched in the corner if there was no balls on the table.
He created some angle there.
Yeah.
He cheated that 4 quite a bit, right?
Yeah.
Probably as much as he could have.
Well, he really has to get a game here. He can't let Colin get up 3-0 and race to 7. And it's winner break, I believe, which is I just think that's great.
Yeah, you keep the momentum.
Nice shot. Oh, nice little. There you go.
Little gravy.
No, that doesn't hurt. Showtime, everybody.
Like the last time I saw you, Brent, you were flopped quad queens on the poker table at the casino.
Ouch.
But it's years ago.
Okay, yeah, it took his time, made sure he got it, didn't get too excited and run over to the 8 ball. which is something the league players do a lot. They get so excited, their heart is racing, their mind is racing. They make the ball before the 8, and while everything's racing, they race over to the ball and miss instead of just taking it easy. There's no rush. Walk over and see how you feel. If you don't feel good, take a walk around the table. Get your heart rate down to something normal, closer to normal. I know mine races. I don't. It doesn't look like it, but mine gets up there sometimes. It'll especially if I've done 2 hard shots in a row and shouldn't have gotten to them, and I did, and now I'm getting close to the 8. My heart just starts racing. And I'll just take time, or I'll go chalk my cue, and I don't. You know what I mean? I kind of wait it out. Okay, let's see how he's breaking. I haven't been watching their breaks actually. Colin's 2 balls that are underneath the 1, they went above the side pocket twice.
He's hitting it too hard, but he's getting the 4 rail one,
Right.
and his cue is coming straight back, like kind of like my break.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's going straight back and back out.
Oh, that 10 was going there. 6 went high.
Characteristic for Bob.
0. Okay, so Colin's first dibs on the table. I like low a little bit better.
But 7.
Yeah, the low balls are near it. They can break it out if you have to. But the 7 does go on the opposite side. So actually, so is a 9, but there's no balls near it to get that shape.
It's like you got to play the 2 up into it.
Yeah,
right.
The 2 or the 5 can get you on that 7 in the side. I think low balls just a little bit better only because of that reason. And I guess that 12, 13 are a little bit, they're a combo waiting to happen, right? I guess Bob will find out because I'm pretty sure Colin's going to take a low ball. Well, I think they take the 4, cheat the pocket a bit, and then shoot the 1 in the opposite side, and then you're off to the races. The 7 might even go down in the corner here, eh?
I just thought it was funny that you assumed that Bob was going to get a shot at the table.
Oh, right. Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, Colin will definitely want to run it out. He's gonna take. Pretty sure he's gonna take low. It's the best. I don't even know if highball even has a shot. Now that I look at the table, I mean a thin 10 call or a
15,
combo.
10, yeah.
So it looks like I think he's gonna go 4 and get shape. He may get shape on. Oh wow, 3. So he can take care of business upstairs first, and then work his way down. Must be in construction. Loser.
Start with the roof, right? So everything else stays dry.
He's got to do it in order. See, I'll use this 5 later. I don't think he had the shape he wanted. I don't think he'd be taking that one. I could be wrong though.
But see, it's weird to not take the 4 before
Yeah,
the 7.
and then open up that pocket for the 7, right?
Yeah. Now maybe he just kind of realized, oh.
Ooh, and a little harder. Need to be a little harder.
7 like corner, but I don't think so.
I didn't think so either. So he's unfortunately made a mess of this run out. He's probably on plan C now, which is all right. It can be done. It's not impossible. You just grow with the flow, right? All right, get lucky.
Just get right back for the 7.
Get lucky. Needs to. Oh, he did need to nudge it. Well, it may be able to be thrown into that corner pocket. I don't think he can make it directly, but I think with a lot of left, if he's near the 1 ball, like a little bit to the left, where his tip is now. He's shaping up for that one, but where his tip is now, he can make that 7 with lots of left spin. Unfortunately, that left spin is not going to help you with the 8 because you need to be on the other side of the table. Left spin's only going to pretty much be a stop shot. He's in. I consider him in trouble.
He's trying to.
He's got to make it happen here. Now you can.
It looks like he's going to go right in the window.
Yeah, right through the window and get that 7 in the side, the opposite side. This one. I always do this one or that one, and then share.
Oh, this is updated. I haven't seen this thing.
Oh, he hit the wrong ball. He did try to split the uprights there.
They hit the 8. Right? Yeah, he was trying to go in between.
Yeah.
And then come back up for the 7 that we've been talking about the whole time.
Yeah, like Now that combo looks good for Bob. 8's not hampering it anymore.
Oh, he can still
And now
make
this
it. He can
9,
still make a move.
this 9 is free.
It's just landing on bait after.
Yeah, but look how far he's got to go. He's got to go. He's got to dodge a couple of balls here. Oh, he's going for side. I thought he was going for corner.
I thought he was going for side. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I didn't think corner went. The same as before. Right?
Yeah, okay.
He didn't bump. He didn't bump those two balls. It didn't go before. It wasn't going there.
Bob might have to move these balls. Looks like he can do it right here. Just cheat the pocket to the top part of the right where the close. He was trying to bump into them. He could play safe right here. He's been doing it. Seemed to be playing safe quite a bit here. That last game was, I think, 2 safeties too many.
Stop sharp at 13. Just leave him frozen to the ball, and you leave it up a straight shot.
Yeah, leave him a cut he can make and get down.
Follow the 15 and leave him behind the 9.
Okay, edge that 12 and get underneath the 8.
Oh yeah.
Because the 12 will still be there as well, right? Oh, look at this move. That's what I was saying earlier. He can. Oh, he froze to it. He can get anywhere in a table lately, right? So.
Call just a shot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, DeLuna. Well, this is it's not easy, but he just brushes off the 13 and then go hide behind the 12. It's a bit of a touchy shot, but kind of if you end up on that side of the table where the 12 is, he's got a horrible backpack to that corner or a long bank, right? So you can get him twice.
The good thing is leaving him on the left side of the table, like your 15's taking that pocket.
Yeah.
So like
it's like a double. Like
so even if you can see it, it's like
Yeah.
you're making him work for it. He's got to earn something.
Sure, what he's gonna try here. Oh man, Vic's playing guitar with Mike Massey.
That's cool.
Right. Wow. Yeah, just jack up, thin off that 13, hit that middle diamond between the pocket and the corner, the side pocket and the corner, and then you're behind. That puts you behind the 12. That's your rail. 13's only gonna dribble out of it. I don't know what you try here. Oh.
I'm trying to get behind the 12 here. Off like
Yeah,
it's such a weight shot.
Like you said,
so light.
if he's on the left side of the table,
He's probably okay.
He's got to.
Like,
Yeah, he's gonna.
He's
Ball will
gonna
be
have to
okay.
bank it long
Yeah.
and follow it like for back for the 8.
Keep him on. So I don't like this one where he's gonna try to go behind the 10 or by the 11 up there.
I think he's trying to play this.
Oh, he's
Oh, he
trying
is.
to-
Yeah. Oh yeah. So,
So he blew that one
You're leaving that. Leaving him a shot.
big time. That wasn't even close to being safe. Like if he was trying to get by that 10, I don't know what he was trying there now. I just thought he could have jacked up and hit that middle diamond between the side pocket and the corner and just leave it there. Just make sure you get the rail
Comes the draw straight into the side.
or the corner.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
You're part right. Holy cow!
I didn't think he put so much left on that.
Nice cue actually. Yeah. Too much of a good thing, but shouldn't even have that shot.
No. That is. Yeah, you better take advantage of this one.
You told Bobby we're on Salado, right? Yeah, this is a roadmap. You can take him in any order here. Probably going to pretty much stop near the 12 and then roll forward on the 13 to the opposite corner.
Go straight on that.
Draw it back.
And I'm just gonna trying to force it out a little. Yeah. A little straight on it. Yeah.
So he's not shooting up the par, that's for sure. He's a little off. No, he didn't leave much though. There's not even a long bank either pocket. There's no bank either way. So he may go for a 2-rail, kick him to the corner that the 8 ball is parked beside you. Lower left.
This way.
Yeah, I think it has a lot of, yeah. I don't see a safety here.
Trying to just cut it?
No, he's trying to play a safety, but get 3 balls to hide behind, or
Even if
use you can shoot.
if you freeze on the 13, then maybe like it just make it difficult.
Yeah, that might have been it. Again, this is something. If you got a 50-50 chance, a 50% chance of making a ball and a 50% chance of freezing into a ball, take the make.
Yeah, take the.
You got to be offensive. Yeah. You're better off missing.
Cheat this a little, I think. Crank it with right to get played off the rail and kick it up table for the.
You might have to draw it straight back, shoot from the corner where that chalk is, bottom right corner.
Yeah, if he doesn't.
If he's straight in, like right, draw right back to his. Where is it? Oh, he just takes that one.
Just take your lumps, I guess.
Yeah, he's thinking about the side pocket. This is where you aim for that diamond above the side. Something you practice. Diamond above it and a diamond below it. So you got it in your wheelhouse. That's not what you want to do.
Well,
I know I practice.
Give a down hand back and forth, and
I think Bob's getting the jitters longer than Colin's not. I think his jitters are gone. He was gone in the first rack, but seems like Bob's got some jitters here. What are they playing for? 50 each?
Yeah. Oh, 100 in the middle of the set.
Yeah, that's.
And then if you lose both sets, I guess then it's another 50. So.
I was explaining his safety.
Oh, I was assuming freeze on the 13 was just playing.
He was trying to leave the cue ball in the jaws, which is pretty daring. And then, yeah, you're right on the 13.
So 13 and corner hook.
On
on the shot up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
that's
ambitious.
Yeah.
Ambitious. Yeah.
Living on the edge there, literally, because that cue ball would have been right, flirting with a scratch. Looks good if you can pull it off. I had teammates pull that off in the jaws of the side pocket in a tournament.
Corner hooking on the side.
Yeah, hill too. Right near hill.
So gross.
Yeah, Dexter Bang did it. Parked it right in the jaw of a side pocket. Okay, let's see if he breaks hard again. He's got that 9 and 10 hitting above the side pockets. No, it's going in. Oh, up below and above.
The 2 was tracking for the 4 rails, but got kicked.
And his cue ball went right back there again.
But he didn't play it straight down this time. He moved it. So he didn't like his last break, I guess. Trying to find a sweet spot. This has got to be the 2 or the 14, or the 9, I guess, maybe, if you can see enough of it.
Yeah,
I like the 14 over the 9 because it's so thin. That's scratchy and it's hard to control it.
If he plays a 14, he might be able to go between the 9 and 2 and get on that 15. Can get on it now if he wants.
Mm-hmm.
But kind of, if he goes a little bit higher, you'll only have the 13 next. Oh yeah. We'll see what he decides here. It's different from the camera's 8 feet in the air, so it's a little bit different. Oh, he missed it. So he's not shooting up to par. He's stumbling his way through these racks, and he's lucky it's not 4-0. It could have easily been 2-2. Could have been 3-1 the other way as well, but Bob is just not connecting the dots. That's not going to be good. Not going to be good. Went from having everything to nothing. Got a combination, that's all he has. Close to a ball too. That's a tough shot if he makes it. It's good on him. That was a tough shot. He was jacked up. He was close to a ball. And the space between the combinating balls were like 3 feet. It's a good shot on Colin there. Where does he come down now? He's looking to be below the 7. I don't know if he goes for the 11 ball shape or the 13 ball shape. I kind of like the 11 ball shape because it's such a small area. Yeah, come down. Yeah, that works too. I was thinking between the 7 and the. Oh, he's going the other way. Oh man, I'd be taking the 11 because it gets you to the 15. That's why I was thinking going between the 7 and 5 because it's a fuller hit. You can just roll it in, and then you got the 15. You can use.
Weird angle though too.
Got the juice with left. No, he didn't. Am I the only one using English in this town? Like really, that could have been just to the right of that 3 ball or just below it, right? You know, just it would have headed toward the 8 ball.
Well, you definitely didn't want to hit the 4 full because you're like
he hit a little bit harder than he wanted to. Wouldn't be. Yeah, now he's using English. Yeah, I just avoid all traffic. I would have put left on that ball, the 11, soft.
Stop drop 5, try and get the 6 right away. Get it out of there.
I wonder if that 6 ball goes past the 13. Kind of doesn't look like it.
It doesn't look like it goes that way, but it could go that way, or you just hit it.
Yeah, I think you have to. I think you have to move it, or land above it to shoot it in the bottom left corner.
You could shoot the 7 here too, but I mean, you're not developing anything with that.
No, I think the 5 gets that 6 out. Break the 6 out and then take the 7.
I think stop this too, and so leaves yourself some angle. Maybe a little draw, just a tiny bit of draw.
Well, he's close enough to the side to cheat it to do whatever he wants there, but
maybe the thing he doesn't like is like to get this, you're kind of taking away your ball on the 1.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'd rather go off the rail and hit those than draw into it.
What do you mean? Oh no, yeah, I know. I think he's still gonna the rail, isn't he? He's might hit the 14.
Seems like a bit of an angle. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I would have elected this. You go off the rail,
right,
yeah. But if you go off the rail, you got the 7 ball easily. He has it here too, but you know what I mean? Because it's going, east to west, it's heading in the 7 ball will be more straight in. He went south to north, right? Now it's kind of a backward cut, just a slight one. Shouldn't be a problem. But going my way, the 13 doesn't end up where it is. Ooh boy. That's when you got a blind cut. That's the kind of thing that happens there. He hasn't hit his gear yet.
He landed a little weird on it.
Yeah.
The 6 might go. You're over a ball, kind of half like.
So this is just a little practice round, basically for Bob for Sunday, I guess. Yeah. Bob's got a match Sunday with Edwin. I don't dare try his last name. Edwin on the Q1. This is just $50 a match, which is kind of like.
I think they're asking for a ref. It's not league, so he's not asking for a coach. I'll tell you that. Yeah, okay. So he's gonna do this and doesn't want to get the double hit. Looked good to me, but was it good?
Yeah.
Looked good.
Yeah, if you fall threw it back right away.
Yeah. That's joking. It's not league, so he's not asking for a coach.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's great. Yeah, I know we need some way to show that.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So I have an app.
Yeah, that would be.
You have an app that streams from your phone to the computer.
Right.
And you just have to pay a subscription for it, and you can bring that into OBS. So you can actually show the slow mo from the phone on the stream.
Oh wow, what a shot that was! I don't get that. I don't get that shot he just did. He's making unforced errors, and his decision. It's based on this is in a corner too, or what?
Yeah, like it. Yeah.
Wow, they're both just.
That magnet I put in that pocket.
Yeah. Maybe if I take it out after league night. No, Bob's decision making is his biggest. Like even this shot right here, right? It's why choke up? Yeah, why choke up?
The other way is
I mean, it's doable, but like, why you want to let your stroke out here? You know, you're gonna have to here, but
straight on. So then he's got to get back for the 6. So dude, again, he's like cheating us a little. All right, you got that one, but there's not a lot of cheat. I mean, it's not as tight as your table, but
when you're stuttering like that, you don't want to be choked up like that. You want to kind of let your stroke out like a nice, like this shot. Look how big his bridge is, right? You're stretched out. You can feel the stroke. You can feel it better when you jam up like that. You know, it's like your thoughts are crunchy. Oh, he's catching up, but only because Colin's scratching, and they're both not on their game. They gotta start hitting gears, and I mean, this is winner break, man. Someone's got to break and run a couple, make a statement.
Mhm.
Colin's not have much luck on the break, so to speak. He's got to figure out how to open them up, make a ball, and stay in the middle of the table.
And Bob's was dry last time too, so they're both.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, if they're at least they're both doing it right, so
right. But you know, this is this size. You find a break, and then you just go like you can run 3 racks.
So much of it is just weight here. It's just weight.
Yeah. All right, showtime. We used to travel together. It was fun. Took turns stirring the pot.
Who's it?
Martin Raymond. It's his place, his workplace. He has a pool table at his work.
You'd remember me from James and Jordan's time playing there, and Kyle playing poker. Kyle G.
So he just did everything I said. He made a ball, spread them wide open, and got in the middle of the table. The trifecta for running racks. So this is a runnable table no matter what. I mean, the first one looks like a combo, right? Fifth, the oranges, orange on orange combo. Not trying to hit it too hard because you don't want that 13 to go off the 5 off the rail and tie up the 1 and 8. Try to plant that head cushion there. Yeah, see how hard that is? That's not the right way to do that. I think the 1 goes on the side, so you just have to just pop it in and get that 13 on the rail.
Hmm.
I'm assuming the 1 goes in that less than 11 into the side. That's kind of the difference, but
Yeah.
the upper rankers, right? They know where the ball's moving and they put it there. Would have been nice if 13 moved over and tied up the 11, right? But I would just left it on the rail above the 8 and the 11 or 1 in the side.
So this one best the 8 or
He doesn't have a
4?
shot here, so that really didn't work.
Cut down to the corner. I think it's not terrible.
He must be able to throw this 1 in. It's like the 4 impedes it, but he's going 4 ball. Okay. Oh, Mika called that. He got the 1 ball, luckily. So he can come down and pick and choose. He's going to land probably 1 diamond below the side. Gives you options. Because if you go too little, you have the 3. If you go too far, you got the 7 and 6. So you're trying to get the 2 ball shape. That's why I say 1 diamond below the side. Gives you the best options on, especially when you're struggling like this. Just don't hit that horn when you pass by the side. Oh, I thought straight down, not. I didn't think angle down. I thought straight down, like not even touch that long rail. I'm not sure why he went. Like maybe to avoid the side. I don't know. Now he's scrounging for a shot. Like when I said 1 diamond beneath the side, I meant parked at that diamond.
Yeah. Not frozen on.
Yeah, not he was coming off the rail above that diamond, passing pretty far. He still has a shot. He can bottom left and crank it, get beneath that 9 ball. off the rail.
Mhm.
Bing, there you go.
That'll
You got
work.
it. Yeah. Shot.
Good recovery.
Good A players can scramble well. That's just
That's 8 ball.
yeah. Is that what I said? Yeah, that is
Eight,
scrambling. Yeah.
I think you're about 8. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's part of the game.
Mhm.
You can't land perfect every time, but you just got to know all the scramble shots. Starting to find a gear now. This one's gonna be. Don't know the angle, but it looks like he's
Draw to the 10 or just
8 to 9. I think he's gonna power hit it and hit the 9. Yeah, a little harder. He was heading toward that 9. No, I think he had an angle that was going toward that side of the pocket, that side of the table. Couldn't just draw straight back. No, he's gonna zigzag. So he's probably just gonna miss the side pocket.
he's probably gonna have to.
Oh, what's he doing? Not doing another bank, is he?
He's probably thinking he does like this. It's such a weird cut. It's gonna end up like it's likely he ends up having to back at the 8, like off the
But he-
corner.
But he can hit beneath this, just beneath the side pocket, and then it go 2 rails up in the corner and land in between the 13 and the 8. That's the shot. Bottom
He's
left.
feeling that.
He's banking it for blockage. Yeah, it's got to be pocket weight. Shot. Worked that time. He tried it earlier on top of the table and he missed it and then didn't block the pocket. So it's good to see him make that one. And he shot at pocket weight, which was good. In case he did miss it, it blocked at 12.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he made it happen there. He scrambled well. Now it's tied. I think he's shooting his speed now, more like a 590. That was definitely a better run in his, or better showing of his skill than the first 3 games. Whatever.
Yeah, he found it right there. You just got to hold on to it.
And that was a break and run, actually. It was had that combo right off the start. And then they ended up with that thin cut on the 4. I thought he was going for the 1.
Yeah, there's so many weird shots, and I totally forgot that was a break and run.
Right?
It's just
because he ended up almost hooking himself.
trouble,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah. From the 1 all the way down, he almost froze himself to his own ball, and he had to play that
3 shot.
Yeah, juicing it with bottom left. Let's see how this breakout works out again. Ooh, that one's too hard. You could hear it just clunk, right? I left a mess anyway. One giant cluster in the middle. Look at that. Low ball. Low ball looks good. Don't. Oh man, I hate when people put their cue on the table like that. Especially a non-carpeted floor. Yep, there you go. Get the broom and sweep up all the carbon fiber. I just put it on the table when I do that, and just it's not gonna fall from there. I go 3 ball on the side here. You can, look at the landing area for that 4. That's not a trouble ball. 3 is a trouble ball. Probably go 3-1 and then start on the shooting gallery. Yeah, I don't take this one. He's got a 1/4 of the table. You can get that 4 from like a huge area, like a 10 speed bike.
4 pushing into the 15 to open up the. I guess there's no reason to open up that 8. Is
No,
there?
I guess so.
Oh, okay.
He must be. I mean, I don't know any other reason he would take that 4. Maybe he is opening the 8 for both pockets.
And then they're using that to hold for the 3, maybe. Like 2.
Shot. Good call. Didn't get there though. For the 3?
Well,
I don't think he did.
let's get that
Need a little more oomph.
5 off the rail, off the 1, like will work. Right, like
5 off. Yeah, off the rail, off the or 13.
yeah, or 13. Oh, yeah.
Whatever ball he manages to clip.
Whichever way you want to
No,
blink
maybe
it.
he can see it. Doesn't look like it though, but is it?
It's close if it can.
He's got to. I think he's got to put left on there. Little masse and a little throw. Oh, he could. Yeah, he had left on it, but that did not help his cause. No, he can spin off the ball at the top rail and get the 1. But that's going to hit the 13 full and leave him up there where the 13 is. And then the 13 is
Good
going to
shot.
bank once.
The shot at least,
Yeah.
probably. Afterwards, like the 2 or the 7.
But you can't hit that 13 big hard enough to come back to the 6,
7 those.
6, 5, 6, 7.
Looking at this combo, 5-6.
Safety, I guess. Well, that's got to do something about that 13 now. It definitely doesn't go in that corner. I think it did before.
Mm-hmm.
We just tie him up down there. Just roll up to it. Leave him, in the jaws. Yeah, he has to kind of bugger up that 1 though. Because from that corner, from that position, Colin would have a shot on the 5 or 7.
Mm-hmm.
5 would be better. 6 is kind of taking the pocket a little bit from the 7, but maybe not. He'd be in his head though. Yeah, maybe it doesn't. 7 would be the one to take. You can just roll it in and get on 3 balls. Oh, he's gonna play
safe, like behind the 9.
Yeah.
Just nick it off the 14 off the rail.
This is a tough leave. You can see he wants to develop these balls too, but he's got to leave it where the 14 is.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
That'll work. And he opened up the ball. He did a lot of good there. Hooked his opponent. Broke open. Yeah, nice tap on the table by Colin, acknowledging that thought process through that shot. It was definitely a intermediate safety he played. He saw it and executed it. I think he goes. I don't know what to do here. He got a jump cue out, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Is he going for just the 2? I think so. You think he's going to go Evil Knievel over these buses? Evil Knievel didn't make all the jumps either. At least you don't break bones in this game. Well, Bob still has that issue with the 13-1. I don't know if he can cheat that 13 off the horn.
I think you take the 15 and you play the 9 off. Off the rail, off of it.
Right.
I think
Yeah, that's a good
little follow.
That's right. Good eye.
Yeah.
Then it's just the 8 he has to worry about. Because this idea solves that problem up table. Oh no, he didn't.
He doesn't have to take it right away, but I would have.
I would have too. The earlier is better because you still have to go up there and get that. He's gonna do it with 12. He still has to do something with that 8 ball. So maybe, yeah. He's calling a 12 in off. Just got to roll forward, but the 9 was actually a better. Oh, that's not gonna do it. I had to go off the rail first, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That 1 ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Unless Colin's got to make it happen.
You can land it right on the head rail, but
I don't know if it goes past that 12.
It might go off the 12 and in. It might.
He's looking for an angle to break him.
Mm-hmm.
So he saw where he's had his cue. He's going to land wherever he had his cue, hovering in line with that 2 in the corner. Basically parallel with the rail. Oh, no, he's doing something else now. Okay. Maybe it does go. But he was eyeballing the breakout angle from the 2 to the 1. No, I would have done that sooner. I would have done the 5 and then the 2. Because technically he just got rid of a ball that he may have to get shape on when he breaks that 1 out. Right? He's going to try and force it here. No, he's changed his mind. Might be considering taking that pocket back, just doing a combination 5-12. And then now Bob has problems with his 13
again, yeah.
I think that's because he didn't land nice on that 2, and he shot down one of his balls. He could have
followed this too. Like try for the shot.
Yeah. That wouldn't have helped if it went in clean. It didn't. bounced and hit a rail and then the one. But if it went in clean, that one,
help.
I don't think that one was
I mean, you can still land. I think you can still then land on the headrail and it would go in.
right.
You don't have the 12 now blocking anymore, but it's not.
Bob's just doing the same thing, just taking the pocket. Oh no, he didn't. So his slow shots aren't working quite well.
Right? Like there's not a lot of room there to get that one in. Like, you gotta kind of.
No, he can go off the one, make the 5, and the one will be kicking out, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's I'm looking at I'm already on the 8. Where's the 8 going? Probably in that corner where all the balls are.
Is he going off the one though? I think he's gonna play this with left off the rail, like and kick into the one, trying to send it around the 13.
I like just banking the one out. Yeah, I just don't like.
To the 2 side.
It was gonna be Bob. Bob would have been the favorite if he had pulled off the shot he did, but it's one thing to see it, you still have to execute it. This is again, I think, like I said, the 8 ball was gonna go in that pocket where all the balls were.
They could go side here too, right?
Yeah. Oh boy.
It still goes side.
Yeah.
Or corner.
The 8 ball, yeah. He's gonna be brushing into that 14 though. May try to avoid the 13, but that's such a thin piece of cloth you're trying to hit between the 13 and that corner pocket, right? Now he's going above the 14. This one, this ball's going to be moving around, and he did make it. I think I would have went for that little piece of cloth, that little piece of rail between the 14 and the side. It wasn't. I think it was. It wouldn't take much to do it. I felt. And then the 8 goes in the same pocket. Now, is he going for it? Is he playing hook? He's playing hook.
Yeah.
No, like that.
You might have. Shit,
I don't. I think he can curve it no matter what.
Yeah.
If he has to at all, I don't know if he has to. Just gotta watch out for the side pocket scratch. And he did. He doesn't have his weight down yet. I was gonna hit that patch of cloth anyway. He was destined to hit it.
No, this one.
Okay, that was to break the tie. Well, that was Bob's break. Ended up being a big cluster in the middle, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Colin had first dibs and took low, but then kind of went. I don't know what happened there.
You grab a drink over there. You going?
Sure. So it is a race of 7. There's 100 in the middle. Just a friendly wager. Keep both players keeping the rust off, reacquainting themselves. Let's see what he does on this break. Can he get the cue ball in the middle of the table? The last time he broke, he left it on the rail. Then Bob tried to slow roll the ball in and missed it. But he didn't make a ball, so he's got it. That should be his top priority.
He's moved back in the middle.
Oh yeah, there's a 14. And there's another one, but look at the cluster.
Cluster. Because he hopped weird.
Yeah. Then and look at his cue ball back up on that rail again. That's my pet peeve with that break. I do the same. I end up there. You almost have to practice side pocket shots from up on the rail there. Not he doesn't have one here though, but a lot of times you have these weird side pocket shots from that rail. I don't know what I take here. This is ugly. Off the rail of the 10.
One inside.
Wow. That's how important it is to be in the middle of the table off the break. You get
You'd have
so
so many
many,
more.
yeah, way more options. Yeah, easier combinations. Balls you can make straight in. Like he'd have a lot more options than what I don't see anything off the rail with the 10 balls. All I can see. Nothing's wired. Everything's in the way of each other. One in the side, like you said, but you got that cue ball is going to race around.
Oh, it's going.
Combination 13-10 is he looking at? The reason I wouldn't do that, nice shot. Because if you miss, you opening 2 balls up, right?
Mhm.
That's why I think off the rail 10. I didn't get rewarded for that nice shot. And he's got to hit this hard because there's nothing down here. Perfect. Excellent. Yeah. You had to hit it hard. There was 0 down there. Otherwise, he'd be shooting.
It's 15 first? Oh, sorry. What is that?
9, the 14 in the
12,
side or 12 in the side. He's kind of got to draw back to get the 9 in the side and break the 8, 15. So he's got to draw back about right 1 diamond. There you go. That's perfect. Just cut this in the side and hit the 8. That should open up that 15.
Mm.
And the 8 ain't going to scratch because the 6 ball's blocking it.
Mm-hmm. This is all little weight.
Yeah,
Just to leave it frozen on the rail or something, right?
just
Like,
topping. I wouldn't put bottom. I'd be doing topping. Actually, pick where you want to hit that 8. Is he going 15? No. Yeah, there you go. Nice one.
That's good.
So he made penicillin out of mold. That table was ugly. He's got a little problem here with the side. He's got to flirt with the side pocket here to get back to the center of the table. He can use some left and go between the rail and the 3 and go 1, 2, 3 rails for the 8, or he can go 1 rail with draw above or below the side. It's his choice. Choose below. But he missed the shot. So he hit it thick. So
But I might combo this right now.
I think if he made that, he would be higher. The cue ball would have been higher. He'd have that 8. It would be near the 4 ball.
One thing I don't like about this combo is like potentially like take the pocket with his ball, like giving him. Yeah, it's good. Good job. Yeah, it's like if you play that light and that last ball is sitting there in the pocket blocking your ball and the
Right.
Like,
Yeah, that one couldn't be taken lightly.
no.
He's got the 1. He's worried about the 5-2, or sorry, 5-4. They're blocked. He's got to get underneath them to have a shot at them.
Hmm.
Could get there right now, but I don't think I would.
I think I would just
I'd go
take the 1 for the 2 and then try and get there with the 2.
Yeah, I think that's the better shot.
And then naturally you're leaving yourself for the other balls, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I'm pretty sure that 8 goes past the 15, so that's
all day.
Yeah. So this is the key. Well, 2, I guess this is important. You don't want to end up on the wrong side of this too.
Oh wow, he went for what was that?
Went for there.
Yeah, he just frustrated that one. That one's
We just gave it to him too. I mean, why not, right? Like,
giving it away. Yeah, though your way was, I thought, the best way. You could just roll it in. Just get on that the pro side of that 2 ball, and then just roll forward with the 2, and then you have 2 balls up and 2 balls low, and you're going for the 2 balls low. You can't not have a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you got side pocket shape and upper left shape, right? You have a lot of room for error there.
You go, come to the left side pocket or up for it.
It didn't need to be dealt with right away on that shot. Well, if he's having trouble getting shape like that, he's going to struggle in 10 ball. 10 ball, you're expected to go multiple rails to get shape, but really, the way you drew it up, which I think is the right way too, you don't even hit a rail till you're the 2 ball, right? Mm-hmm. You don't have to. 10 ball or 9 rotation, you have to go multiple rails. Mm-hmm. 8 ball, you don't have to. Nice break.
There we go. Perfect weight. A good spread for once. Open.
Well, it's taking that.
Last
It's gonna take that.
one.
But look at that 8 though. Even if he gets that 214, if you can see it.
I mean, he could shoot the 6 into it too,
Right.
and just say, yeah, right.
And they're so lined up. If you got the cue ball lined up with a 214, you could probably put topping on it.
Yeah.
And then push the 2 in after the 14 goes in.
Mm.
But look at that. Look at the 8. Look how low ball is. What the 8 because where the 8 is, low ball is the best set. Yeah.
So do you shoot the 1-3?
I go 1-3.
And then you try to break out the 2.
I don't do this. I don't do this. He doesn't do it either.
Oh.
Now it's open table. He can be high ball, and then get that 2 out of there after he makes a 14. Right. Kind of hit the rail and the 2 at the same time, so the 2 scooches away out of there, gets out of there. Because it's all open table. You can shoot a low to make a high, right?
Yeah, that 5's not there anymore for the 8. You just took away the
Yeah, right. Yeah,
you could definitely be shooting that 14 now. When it's open.
But you got to hit it so the 2's not there when it's finished.
Shoot yourself the 10 side for the 11.
There you go. Exactly. I did on a stop shot.
Yeah.
But he did exactly that. He got that 2 out of there. Now the 8 can go. He's just overthinking his runouts here. The patterns aren't coming to him as like they normally would, right? Shot. That should be out now. This should be a stop shot. So he has an angle to come across from the 11 to the 12. Don't want to be straight here.
No.
That's good.
That's good. Yeah, that's real good.
I just think the middle of the
Don't
table.
go too far. Don't hit the side pocket. You're good. No commentator curse.
Yeah.
Avoid the commentator curse.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. Well, he was definitely frustrated in the last game, but he didn't go and tilt and then wreck the rest of his match. He just forgot about it and just like, oh man, you got to keep it simple. Or he changed his, way of thinking. That is
Colin. So 10 years ago when we played League, Colin was on my team
Colin Jansen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
with Jake and were you Colin on the team? Yeah, you were on the team, right, Colin? We had 5 players. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Colin wasn't on the team.
Did you mark him up already?
Oh, there we go.
Wow, that was
Colin was definitely around for the bucket beer. Definitely around for those.
yeah. So Colin finally makes a great break. Not great, but it was spread open. There was potential there. Ball in the middle of the table, and then his first shot is a disaster.
Whoa, that's 6.
Yeah, missed that combination by a
He
long
was
shot.
trying to do that triple combo, right?
Yeah. For high ball.
Yeah.
So he was getting on high ball, right?
Yeah.
Which
Which actually, like,
I thought
you think about
310.
it. You think about it. If he was trying that crazy because he was trying to get that 5 out of there,
Yeah,
that
but
was genius if he hit it.
yeah, but the six is what hit it out.
Yeah.
So the 6 missed the combination
And then-
and went 3 rails and hit the 5, right? So if he hit the combo, that 6 wasn't touching
no,
the
you're
5.
touching that, right? Oh, there you go. So 3, 4 balls down.
So he's
That's looking pretty good.
potentially found a gear. Let's see if he can maintain it.
It's good for high ball.
Yeah, middle of the table is all you need for off this 9.
Mm.
Or you can go 11 first. I go 9 first because all the business is down here where the 8 is. So
Just bring it up to the middle table and you
Yeah.
give yourself the 11 or the 14, whatever you like. And
I wouldn't go for your 11 here. You're
No.
minimizing yourself to one shot, right?
the-
You go too short or too long, you're in trouble. But if you go for multiple balls, right, middle of the table, then the 11's still in play. If you go short, Go too far, you got
And
14.
you're a little too much angle to like hold for this 15 easily, right? Like if you're taking the 11, it's because you're trying to get this 15 out, like,
Right.
and then 15, 13, right, 14, like, and then come back for the 9, and then the 8's just open, right?
Yeah, middle of the table is always the way to go. See, now you can get the 11
Mm-hmm.
and then go 14. He can actually roll into the 8 if he wants.
Yeah, he can do this and should land right for the 14 or 15, right? Like
he can.
same thing.
Andy
Two
has the
shot.
14. He can do 14 and bump into that 13. This is all right though. Probably
Nice,
stay
nice,
just
a little.
yeah, I like hitting that 8 though. You got to hit the 8. That's what I was saying a little while. You have to hit the 8.
Yeah.
Or not hook yourself with it, but you know, little too heavy. He did that earlier. His first game, he did this the exact same thing.
It's so much better to underhit that because
Rolled it.
even if you underhit it, you can leave yourself 15 at least.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. He's-
Click on the combo.
I think he's trying to leave the cue ball underneath the 8. Oh, that's not going to do it.
Better sink that. Leave it frozen on the floor.
Well, he had a nice runnable table. He just again
Mm.
it's just a touch of left,
Yeah, just
and then he hits that 8 full or gets underneath it. Maybe just put maybe not enough left. I think he did have left on there.
oh,
Trying to think how that shot was.
yeah, like he got lucky that didn't go back in. He's got this with some throw, right?
I don't know. I don't think so. He just get underneath it. I don't think he can throw that in. It's gonna be. It's like middle diamond.
Yeah.
It's half a diamond. Best he can do is hit it half a diamond. He can't throw it half a diamond. He's gonna go 2 rails and get it underneath it, or 3 rails. You can go 2 or 3. 3 might be better. 1, 2. No. Wow. He is feeding the pockets white balls today. Yeah, that 3rd rail may have busted him open too, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the 2 rails. I actually thought there was more room between the rail and the 3. That's why I thought 3 rails underneath it, but it would have been 3 rails with a breakout, which wouldn't have been a great breakout because you're knocking them toward the trouble, the 8 ball and eyeballs.
I'm gonna take my food off. Oh, actually, you know what? Last time I got up was on a shot, so I'll wait just a second. But I'm gonna take my food off the heat. I put on low.
This is a simple draw. Just pull it over, go to the rail, land where the 15 is, maybe a little higher, so you got an angle to get to the 8. You don't want to be straight in.
I mean, you can always
straight
follow
in.
this, and this they can go off the 7 side, right? Like
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Like, take a lump here and just don't try to create something crazy at least, right?
Yeah, I like going off the 7 there. It's a bigger pocket.
Mhm.
You can also go up in the 2 corners.
Yeah,
Really need an angle there, though.
that's good.
Say side? I think I heard him say side. Corner's a little bit better because you can put the cue ball right on the 3, just for practicing, like shits and giggles, and safing it up. Yeah, that was safe anyway. But
Yeah,
easy safeties. So 5-5, race to 2. Race to 2 for the cheese. Well, Bob did break that and had it wide open, but he just eclipsed the cue ball and the 8 ball for the run out and hooked himself on the ball that he was trying to hit. He did have some left on there, just not quite enough. Easy out if he'd hit it properly, hit the 8 ball properly. I think he was trying to nick it, like just tap it a bit. Because if he hits that 8 full on, he's got a shot, his choice of shots. But it didn't happen. He ended up hooking himself. But he did have a good break, so let's see if he's got lightning in a bottle and can reproduce that break from last game. Both players had good breaks last breaks. He's made a ball late, but got it fairly wide open. Low ball is definitely the way to go. They're not impeding each other. Looks like actually highball can be made once that 14's out. No, there's too much clearance you got to do. You got to clear out the 11 and 10 just to make the 12 and 15, or one of those two. Because once one of them's gone, you can put the other one in the side. That's why low's better. There's no work to do. Just got to park the cue ball. You don't have to break out anything. You don't have to move anything. You just got to stay away from other balls and don't miss, which this table is lining up for. That's a nice park right there.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So you can kind of just go off the rail first if you can't see it first. I'll bet 6 is next. Sure, he can go bottom and then come back. I guess those ones have to be moved first to make the 3.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that one. Still, it happened early enough where he's got escape routes. I think the 3 can go now. Actually, it'll stumble in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Won't go directly in. It might skin by the 8 and go, or 2 and go directly in, but
He's got the 2 again. Like,
yeah,
take the 1, come back off the 2, and back for the 6. Like,
might go 1-5. Or actually, you're probably right. Yeah, 2. 5 might lead him to the 3. Might connect him to the 3 easier.
He's a little straighter than you'd like on this. But the 3 can go side, right? Like,
That's what I was thinking too, right? When I first looked at the run, I was like, oh, they all go. But looking at him, like, gee, that's a tight side. But I've made him from there. Well, he committed. Yeah, see how had he gotten to the 5, could have just did a stop shot and then easy 3, easy 6, easy out to get on the hill, break and run. Yeah, this is a little. He's got to go 2 rails here for the 3. Whoa.
Same shot.
A little more spin. He ended up a little bit lower toward that 14, that cluster.
This
3-ball cluster.
corner is like, because you're cranking this with left. And I'm so worried about hitting this 8 back in this other side.
Yeah, he's gonna just touch it in though. He'll land out pretty good on that 6. He plays this pocket weight. That's not pocket weight. Oh, we got a jelly roll.
That's pocket weight. We're just gonna smash into that.
Yeah. Well. Well, there's finally a break and run. I don't think we had one yet.
Bob did one.
Bob did one. Okay, he's done 2 in this match. Yeah, he jinxed him. He ain't missing this one.
Who's jinxing who now, right? That puts Bob on the hill. Yeah, and that maybe the difference maker is that Bob's had 2 break and runs now, and I think Colin's had probably maybe 2 more foul too. Like Bob
yeah, I think it's probably 6-4 in foul and scratches and such, but
it's close. Like it's not like.
Yeah, I think he geared down after remember he gave that game up. I think he geared down a bit there and just
instead of
started keep it as simple. No 2 rail shapes, unless you have to. But he isn't.
If I were betting beforehand, I would bet that Bob wins the 8 and Colin wins the 10, and there's no skunk.
But oh yeah.
That would be my guess. But I'm now saying this when Bob's on the hill, so
yeah,
it sounds so smart now, right? Wait until there's 11 games played to make my prediction.
Yeah. Wait till he's on the hill. That was a good break, except for the scratch.
Mm-hmm.
Did he make a ball? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, dry.
No dry.
Well, it's which probably low. No, the 6 winner kind of 6 goes by the 13.
It's a weird
It's the
one. I like the
7.
14.
If I go low, I start with a 7 in the bottom right corner.
I guess high is the you just have that combo. Like if you, I like to, like I don't mind taking 14 here and just stop it right there and leave yourself the 13. But it's like, but this is good too because
Yeah.
this is also a mess, right? But I mean, you're picking a mess. Pick a mess and deal with it.
Right.
And this naturally actually brings them up for the next mess, so that's not bad, right?
It's gonna be window shopping to get to that 8 though.
Yeah. Well, maybe you leave the 15 here.
I wouldn't.
So all you have to do is land middle table.
Yeah, yeah,
Right, like at the end. Just
yeah.
side follow for the 14.
13 to the 15 would probably be the way, I guess.
What are you gonna be hitting this? Oh, 10's right. I think the 10, right? Yeah.
Didn't get the angle he needed. He's got to get on that.
3.
Oh, so he's trying to make shape. He missed the shot trying to get shape because he had to hit that 3 pretty full, and in hitting it full, he missed the 9. If he made the 9, he would glance off it and have better luck trying to get onto the 13 instead of the 2 high balls there, 11, 14. Bob looks like he can get out. I think the 7 does eke by that 15.
This is 3 to the 6-1, right? Like this is. He's gonna come back for the better angle, yeah.
He could, because he got so many balls on the table. Could have taken 3, rubbed off the 13, moved it out of there, and
7
then
go past that 15.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Right before you started, I was thinking, I think that ekes by. If it doesn't, he's moving it now. Well, he's got a shot at the side, but can he draw down to the foot rail and come back up for the 7?
It's got this 3 too, right? Like, is it? Yeah, back up.
Yeah,
He's done the breakout that he needs.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean, now it's just okay.
Now he's limited on where the 1 and 6 go. It's going to be a combination, or he's got to land on the 1 and then be able to draw back to put 6 in the same pocket.
The 13's out far enough where that 6 can go off rail off 13, right? I think it can still go that pocket.
I don't know.
You don't know? You think
It looks
too far out?
well, it looks like it's in the center.
When it's too far out, right? It'll still hit the horn. Right?
But see how it's almost in the center of that pocket?
Yeah.
Look how much space is in between the rail and that 13 on the lengthwise. What's it on the width? If it's near the center, right?
He's looking at this right now.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. The same thing with that's it, right? That's it, right? Like it's like, does it go? Could it go? I don't know.
His cue ball's got to be right above that 14, so you can make that 1 in this top left, and then come around for the 6 in the top left.
I think he's 7, just five side, come up for that 6. Is that? Was he trying to draw off this and play that right away? Yeah.
Get up there. See if he got a little further, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then he's above that 14. He can do that shot. He can do it now though, but and then hit the 6 out.
But that's
Yeah. But you don't know where the cue ball's going.
Or the 6. I mean, the 6 could tie up with the 9.
Yeah. Oh no, that 6 is gonna go down by the 15.
Oh yeah.
1 rail by the 15, but you're right. It could. It's not gonna be near the 9. He's gonna have to hit this.
Yeah,
One,
you're right.
cue
You're right.
ball's
Like,
flying.
you'd be sending that 6-2 flying right if you hit it, unless you thin it. Like you could thin it accidentally or something like.
Yeah, he's gonna try to.
Trying to do this.
His other option is to make the 13 and hide behind the 1, right?
Oh, it was. Well, he took the pocket.
The 1 would for sure went.
Yeah.
The 6 was deeper, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he almost made it and got out for the win. Colin's in trouble, but that 13 can follow that 6 in pretty easy.
Yeah, you just got to hit it right in the middle of the pocket, and it's going to go right following it in.
Yeah, you don't need any special English on the cue ball to do it.
Just forward momentum. Oh.
You don't need to do that, but whatever. Works too, right? Why do extra work?
Well, now he's got angle to break out these 2.
Yeah, that's right.
It's the plan, right? It's all the master plan.
Except he's got to hit it hard enough to get that 11 off of that 5 ball. See how they're lined up? If he hits it to just move them, the 11 can end up frozen or tied up with the 5. So he's got to hit with a bit of pace to separate them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't want to end up stuck on that 14 with no shot.
Yeah. Or off the 14 in the side with the cue ball. He's been feeding that side pocket all night, so let's see where that cue ball ends up.
What's that
He's definitely breaking up, like you said. And there's that. See it a little lighter, and that could have messed things up, right? Right. He did good though. He got it. He's got a perfect shape on the 14. He actually can take one. He can take any one of those 3 high balls.
Yeah, he did shot on all 3 balls, right?
Yeah, he did good there. He's looking at the angle he wants. Gonna draw off the rail. Probably hit about half a diamond above the side. Come out about 4 inches. All right, maybe that's not where he had his cue. He's gonna have to. He's gonna have to go.
See if the 11 goes past the 5 side.
15 first, and then draw up for the 11.
Oh, he's drawing up the corner. Yeah. Okay.
He could do 11.
I was just saying, if the 11 goes straight in the side, you could just stop shot this, right?
Oh yeah, right.
Right, like you don't have to.
He's going in the side now.
He didn't look though. He didn't look.
Yeah.
And I would have looked if he.
Yeah, because it could have been a stop shot. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is 8 ball scrambling. I mean, you don't always land where you want to, so you just got to be comfortable with it.
Kick the 8 this way. Like, is that? Am I seeing that right? I struggle so much with following tangent lines. Like, that's something I'm still really.
This one you can actually park right where that chalk is. You can make it and park right where that chalk is on the rail. You put a little more bottom on it. Nice one. That turned out really nice. But he could have stunned it over to that chalk and not hit that 8 at all. Because he could end up with a bad backward cut on that 8. He's lucky to hit it so nicely to have them both down the rail. That 8 ball could have easily jumped up 1 diamond up. Well, we're hill.
Now we need a break, right?
Yeah, this is it.
He had six breaks already.
True.
He won the coin flip, right?
Oh,
Six breaks already, so better figure it out by the 7th one, right?
His last one was good. He just went for a crazy 3 ball combination with the 6 and the duck combo, right? Just error and judgment with the shot. But so Bob could have made that 6, but I mean, he really had to get up there if he was intending to get that. I kind of like that 1 ball. But actually, you didn't miss that 6 by much.
Didn't miss it by much.
No,
but you could see the different like the.
Oh, it's got high balls on both corners. What would Jeffrey DeLuna do? Well, Bob doesn't see it. It's legal. You gotta tell him before the break anyway. You can't go tell him after.
No.
So right off, he saw it.
Yeah.
Good one. I was gonna say this game is gonna be a grinder because it's starting off wrong. Hill always ends up a run out or a grinder, and I'm thinking, oh, this is gonna be a grinder.
Now I think after this
this could be a run out,
there's something little like that. Listen to move, get in my head. Like, what am I doing? How do I fuck that up? Right? Where's my head at? You're like, and it's not. I'm not saying anything bad to Colin. It's just like you're clearly like your head is somewhere else.
Oh yeah,
your brain is.
Oh, look at that! Look at that cluster with ball in hand. That's even ugly. You can smash them though. 12 ball and then break them wide open. Just top it. Just right into the 6
out of there and get and then they all
hit that 6. You don't have to hit the 13. It goes already. You can just hit the. Don't think I go this route. I don't like moving balls up tables.
Well, so you're gonna move them towards a pocket.
Yeah, well, you got a 11, a 9, and a 14 up table. Why would you move balls up toward them?
To
tie them up. You could move them toward an empty corner down here. Yeah.
There and there, right? Get them towards a pocket.
Yeah.
Not away.
That's why I like the 12. I like taking the 12 and then hitting them toward the bottom.
It's a weird angle, like for a right-handed shot. Like Maybe it's not that bad.
Yeah,
No, maybe it's not that bad.
hit that 6 bang on. Now hit the, you know, hit that 10 out and up, and the 15 it goes already at
Maybe
15.
he sees something we don't.
He's yeah, so you see how he's got away with it. He could easily that 9 could end up on that 1 and 4.
Or behind the 11,
Yeah.
the combo, or got to land in his
Yeah,
window.
a lot could have went wrong there, but he's got an open table. Now it's just a matter of finding the pattern, getting out. Definitely got to think he's threading a needle here, or I would think so.
Goodness.
Yeah, he tried to thread the needle, tied up the 8 a little bit. Goes in 2 pockets. He went in 4 before. Doesn't go in the side or the bottom left corner anymore. Still goes in the corner and the right side if you're there. And he's still on. He's still.
Remember for later.
Yeah.
This might that little thing might be the thing that comes back to haunt him.
But if he takes 15 and goes up table, he can use the 12 as a key ball for the side pocket 8.
It's 11. I think if you're taking it, I think you got to play it off the rail to get shape out.
Yeah, I think he goes 15. I like this shot. Yeah. But does he go 2 rails or 1 to get in the middle of the table? By the 6. He's opening that up. Okay. Redeveloped it, so that's the end of that.
Problem. 4 potential problem. Yeah, 4 pockets again.
So if he can draw up past the side pocket, he can take the 9, and then Bob's your nephew.
Bob's your nephew. You waiting all night to say that. Bob's your nephew.
For those who don't know, Bob is my nephew. So. I like drawing. It's like a little bit of bottom left to kind of throw it in a bit. Then you can hit it a bit thicker, and then you can draw it up toward that side pocket.
Yeah, you're trying to land for the 9 corner, right?
Yeah.
And then you have the 11.
If you use just bottom, it'll go off the rail and head toward the 9. But with that bit of throw, you can sort of cheat it up toward that side pocket. It'll still be off the rail, but he'll have a shot on that 9.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what he does here. He might just go get shape on the 11 to draw back for the 9 in the corner.
I'm worried about
this is
straight back and crash into the 7 or something. So
yeah, this is definitely a bottom left shot for me. You're aiming. You can aim, off a diamond up the rail. It'll throw it in. And it'll rattle in as well, but the main thing is you're hitting it full, which you can get it draws. Yeah, you can draw closer to that rail back instead of hitting the rail quickly and then bouncing off of it. Looks like he's just rolling forward. So he is drawing back for that 9 in the corner. Here's where I think about less or more. In this case, more is better. Less, like you try to go perfect, but then you're thinking, if I do mishit it, I want to hit more.
Yeah. If you want to,
yeah, instead of less.
It's better to land. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the sweet spot, but it's better if I land on the less
More is better because you'll hit that 14 if you go too far, right? Cheated his way out of that one. I don't know if he was trying to come straight back. I would have been. I was thinking drawing straight back to that diamond above the side, right? And then if you drew it back to the diamond, you'd have that 14 right? And I guess if you went too far, you'd have that backward cut on the 9. But definitely you don't want to underdraw that. And it's kind of the last thing I think about when I shoot.
This is like a window shop here.
Yeah,
he's like almost like what? Like
this is hill. This is
He's got the slow-mo camera out again and shoot the 9 first.
he's trying to go between the 2 and the 6 with the cue ball. Kind of put his cue there. That tells me he's trying to land in between there. Did he get it? Nope. Does he see it enough? Side. So had he
could cut it side. And
that doesn't cut the side. Corner, you mean?
No, I mean side.
No. That's like a 94-degree cut.
No. It's like 70 degree.
How much are these? That's only 5%. 70? What are you, kid?
No, yeah.
You're talking about the side pocket.
Hold on, I'll draw it here.
Okay.
I'll draw what I'm thinking. If I can beat him to it here. Oh, yeah, this here. and then you're coming off this way out for the 8.
Oh, I don't know if that's more than 90. I think he's playing it safe here.
So
Banking
he's
it.
banking it.
Went off the 2. Went off the 2. That was a $50 shot. But really, that 12 ball where he didn't put bottom left. And if you're not comfortable, I wouldn't do it in a match. But that should be in your wheelhouse if you're at his level. And you got to be able to pull those
Or even
those tools out of your tool belt when you need them.
it's just looking at it, it's like both those shots you're playing to leave 2 shots.
Yeah,
right. And so, and both of him, he didn't he didn't
True.
really play to leave 2 shots. Or I mean, he had the 9 and the 14, but he's so close to the 9. It's like it's a scramble. It's a difficult shot. It's a jack up on it.
It should just be tic-tac-toe here. Just stay away from balls and don't miss. It's pretty easy. The 6 is the only problem, but it's not really a problem. You could just do it now. Roll in the 7 and take the 6. Let's run into the 8 maybe, which is all right. Got to hit it with a bit of pace though.
Well, I was just consider taking the 6 now. You don't hit anything, right?
That's all right. As long as you hit it with pace, get that 8 away from you. A little bit of right, come back straight down to the table for the 7 in the side. He's trying to find a spot though. You got to find the spot here for the 7. So that you can just roll it in and get to the 3. That's too heavy. Went for the 3 ball instead. Ooh, I did not get either ball. No, he didn't get his plan. Whatever his plan, he didn't land on. It's all right though. He's got simple follow shot. Just don't hit that 9.
I mean,
even if he hits
hit the 9 full, you have angle, right?
Yeah.
Don't freeze on it.
Yeah. Don't scratch and don't freeze on a 9. That's what I was saying. Don't hit balls, right? Stay away from balls. Don't miss. He's drawing though. It's gonna be by the 9 ball anyway. Oh, he's got good cue power. Oh, should be a side land near the side pocket for the 8 in the bottom left corner. A little bit of left. Just gotta hit the rail with a little bit of left, and then it'll spin into shape. Just touches it, yeah. That didn't have any English on it. It would be a little further up. It should be good though. Oh, hill. Both shot about the same, really. I mean, they both had this number of scratches and the same amount of unforced errors, most likely. And Bob had more runouts, but that was, but basically they played the same. But they didn't shoot as good as they can. They'll be the first to mention that.
Oh.
So now it's 10 ball. What's the race? 7 again?
7 again, yeah.
All right.
So I'll switch that up and 10 ball.
I'm fairly new to 10 ball, but I'm trying to listen and watch what's happening on the TV, the stream, last 2 weeks or a week and a half. Yeah, we're moving to a 10 ball match. It's probably going to be winter break, the same thing. So it's a rotation game for those league players that aren't familiar with this game. You have to hit the lowest ball on the table every shot, including the break. And it's call shot. It's rotations, very similar to 9 ball, but everything is called. There's no flukes. In fact, if you do fluke something, your opponent can put you back on the table if he doesn't like the lay of the land. So you'll see more defensive shots than you will see aggressive shots in 10 ball.
It's about keeping control of the table. So if you don't think you can make a shot, or you try to play safe and then get a ball in hand, or
Right.
And there's 3 foul rule too in this.
So Bob's trying to fight off a skunk. An extra 50, is it?
Yeah.
So if Colin wins this, Bob will owe him 150 instead of 100 because they had a skunk thing. It's kind of like the gauntlet, but they just dropped a 9, knowing it was a bit of a joke on these tables. At this level, anyway. I mean, for
Pretty sure they won't play early 10s. They'll get spotted.
yeah,
Or no
no
early
on the
10s.
breaks.
No 10s on the break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Oh, yeah.
9 ball's fine for 550 and below. Still, they're still learning a lot of the crap, right? But it's not a great game for 3.5 by 7. It should be played on a 9 foot.
It's a good game to learn shape without
Yeah.
without we'll get a few flukes. Like it's not as it doesn't feel as painful. It's definitely not meant at a high level front.
I'd rather. I think that's rolling on him. This twice he's rolled to that side pocket and missed.
Well, I'm sure I'll hear about it later.
I think I wouldn't mind if they were playing 9 ball. It'd be call 9 ball, call shot, not 10 ball. But I know with all the rules of 10 ball, but at least call, like, so you don't fluke. So people slash because they can keep shooting if a bunch of balls are moving, and they just slash move a bunch of balls, and you're
I
just
know I'll do it.
yeah.
I'd like to, but I mean, if it's so bad, right? Like, roll the dice.
Really didn't get there. Did not get there. He needed to be another foot. He can see it, but he can't make it.
I think banks. I don't know if it goes past the 6.
So he has to call whatever he's doing here. So he let's see if he points anywhere. No, he must have just said just the shot. Get there. Shot. Well, he kicked this in the side. He indicated the side.
This is gonna be
He eyeballs his kicks.
so good.
Oh, that's a ball. Well, man, now he hit the 8 first.
Yeah, but you're right. He does eyeball those kicks quite well.
Yeah,
That one.
yeah.
But he does.
I use a system. I can't eyeball it well enough. I have to be tired to eyeball it. I really do. It's a bit of work using a system like aiming here and aiming there and finding that angle. Then, you know, this is weird. Usually, it's always better. It's always better to follow for shape.
Well, you're not putting the juice in that.
Yeah.
And that's exactly why, right? Like that little bit of extra juice is.
Yeah. I mean, it's not an impossible shot, but why? I mean, he's got the shape, but I mean, he missed the shot. But why not just simply follow? Shoot the 5 in the top left corner and follow it to the rail, right?
I like that.
Yeah.
He's not trying to draw it back and do something crazy. Just take the longer shot.
Yeah, so you can draw back an inch or two and shoot the 7 in the bottom right. Just minimize the cue ball action here. I went for the follow for the side. As long as you're not straight in, you'll have a shot on that 8. You will have it on the straight in, but it's nice to hit that rail when you get in shape.
A little rail to get out for the 9 too.
Yeah, I like hitting the rail on these shots. He's got a. He thinks it rolled to the left.
Huh.
Well, he's got a 3 rail.
We're getting weather change right now, so it might be due for a
right
on the table, right? We have only had to adjust it a couple times, but we have. Like, it does happen, and it's more probably the building moving than the table.
Right. Yeah, these diamonds are solid. This one you can go 3 rails and get underneath it, like on the foot rail underneath the 10. It's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Parks on the 5th rail. Almost like a perfect figure 8. Right, just tons of left, tons of right, thin it, and then the 8 goes up table. And then you hit pretty much that middle diamond on the rail between the side and the. He's pointing to it now. Could end up on the foot rail here. This could be a really nice shot. Need some pace though. Oh wow, I would not have done that. for obvious reasons. I just felt he could have got that. Could have banked the 8-up table, probably where the dot is on the line, where you break from. And then the cue ball could have went 1, 2, 3, 4, and land on the 5th rail underneath the 10.
Flag shot there. Oh,
Jeez.
he's getting diamonds right now. Rattling balls.
Yeah. Kind of similar games, 8-ball and 10-ball. They're more closely related than 9 and 10. Or sorry, 9 and what was that? That was a stop shot. These guys, that's what I was gonna say. They're kind of related. They're very strategically. If you don't have a shot, you play safe, right? You don't do that in 9-ball. You kind of go for silly shots and move balls, right? Or have optional safeties type of thing. But the switching between defense and offense is pretty much the same as 8-ball. I think they're relatively very similar. Whereas 9, you kind of go all offense. First of all, there's only 7 balls on the table, and you're running around. There's nothing in the way. Whereas 10-ball, there's a lot in the way because you don't usually make a ball on the break. Well, this is. Can you do a 2-way shot here, or just go? I think you just go safe. Zigzag the cue ball to the chalk, and then just simply bank the 9 on the middle diamond foot rail. The bank is there too.
Take the bank, but play it with the right weight.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But yeah, that's close. So that's I think the right shot, and he did hook him in the end. We're not pros. The pros are gonna put it middle diamond to middle diamond, right? Especially with that. Let's get on the foot rail. That's what you want. That's a good shot. He left it though. He can make this and get shape. But it is a tester. He's got to concentrate here and make that. Yeah. There's no, very low percentage of leaving them tough.
These are tough, right? On that.
Yeah. Finned it too thin. There's that low percent. He got it. That was the percent I was thinking. He has to land in line with that missed 9. But you don't know where that 9's going to be when he missed, right? That's why it's a low percent. So he's going to masse it. Very doable. A couple chances to make it directly or off the rail. Went off the rail and missed it. Well, they haven't adjusted. They're having. He's just giving it to him. I think I would have made him run out. They were nothing about that table was impressive. Clicked them up there. Yeah. Except how 10-ball kicked their ass. And actually, this is the game he really wanted to practice on because not only does he have Edwin this Sunday, but in the middle of the month, he's playing in Brad Haydu's 10-ball tournament. 16 players. It's slow roller, and the garage is running a 10-ball tournament. It's full now. There's 16 players.
Yeah, that's
175. Yeah, 175 entry.
It's gonna be a pretty pot.
Yeah, it's on this table too.
7-foot diamonds.
Yeah, blue diamonds. Okay, there's a nice 10-ball break. Put that lightning in a bottle. So this is a side pocket. Just roll into the 7. And 2 to 5. Probably only hard work here. Well, don't go off the 7 and end up behind you 6. That also you can't do. Again, he's missed that one. That's a 3rd time he's missed that slope.
I don't think that rolled.
No, but I mean, it's in his head. Like, it's just like that. Was he trying to get that shape or what? Like, why not just roll into the 7, right? It's opens up the 6 a little more for a couple pockets or a side pocket. Opens the 7 up too. Could have been going for that leave, but whatever. Well, they're not changing gears yet. That was a nice break by Bob, and that was a runnable table. So he's got to make a statement here and not lose that $50 that's floating in the middle for a skunk.
Yeah, so they just be even, right? Like,
yeah, exactly. I mean, they just get taped to
It's
that.
$150 swing.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
this game is $150 swing.
True. Never
It's
thought of that. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's right.
It's either even or $150.
Wow, there's a good shot.
That's good.
I don't know how I hit this one. Probably hit the chalk, hit the head rail, come down, call it in the side. Has two chances of going in the side, right? Off the 6, or no, he's gonna go 2 rails and call it in the side. I seen him get close on this one a few times. Need a rail. Oh, could give it back. So in 10 ball, when someone flukes a ball, you can give it back to him. So if you don't like the table layout, and he did, Colin
I'm
gave.
jumping a hair of this, though. I'd jump this.
I would.
Corner.
I think that's the shot.
Yeah, you're jumping a hair of that 10 ball, so. And you're gonna probably leave yourself a 2 shot if you make it.
Yeah, it's definitely running
I think
around
you're
the 2
really
ball.
high percentage to hit this for one, and then if you make it, you're probably gonna have a 2 ball shot. You're definitely gonna hit it.
Yeah. You'd have to scratch to not have a shot on the 2. Yeah, it's there, man. It's a jump shot. You just got a expensive jump cue. Is he using it? I don't think he is.
Is Matt saying this?
I don't like Mass A in it, especially when you got just such a little edge to jump over. Yeah, I don't like that. The jump is better. At least you have a chance because you're hitting with a force. That one, if it misses, goes 2 rails and could end up looking.
Find this table does not like to grab the Mass A as much. Like I really feel like it doesn't like to grab it, and it's like I don't know. It's
I think it's
he just brought a new jump cue. Like
not only did just get no jump cue, but that Mass A had a miscue. The Mass A doesn't leave a hook if you miss, right? A jump might leave a hook if you miss. It's gonna go 2 rails and come down table with all these other balls. To me, they were the same. I think jumping is a higher percent of making it. That was no easy. That wasn't a hang. Anyway, it's just gonna come down middle diamond. That's good enough. Middle diamond. Then his choice to go 1 rail between the 8 and 9, or 2 rails between the rail and the 8.
Or draw.
Yeah, I can go that way too. Got a number of ways of doing it.
6 corner too, right? Like however you want to feel, like however you're feeling.
Yeah.
It's nice to have options.
You might, split
Nice
the
to have.
uprights. Split the uprights in and how you feel too, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you get your mind gets cluttered because you have 3 different ways of doing this. It's a stop shot. So he stole this one back.
Yeah, he did.
That was like Colin's 8-ball game anyway. They're probably about even anyway for strategy and skill level. 10-ball, I don't know where either of these guys stand.
I'm just going off of like I think the last time they played, I think they did play a gauntlet, right? And I think I might be remembering. Like I might be thinking of like the first time Davidson played Bob. I think that's.
Can you?
Oh, that shouldn't lock up. That's weird. Okay, it's just 4. It's super secure.
Yeah. 4. Well, let's see if that break is as good as that last one. He opens his jar of lightning and pours it into his cue. That was a great break too. I mean, I don't know how he misses that one.
Try to hold for that too.
It was probably probably was it. There's that one going in the side. Get off of there. Again, nothing's in trouble.
Just run this.
Another roadmap. Don't recalibrate. Just listen to Siri and get out of here. Got to jack up for this one. It's a chalk away. There's no need to watch this one. He's got to go between the 8 and 9. or sorry, 8 and 10, and then
Rail and
back up through the 8 and 10. No need for bottom, just topping. Middle of the table's fine.
That's great.
He said middle of the table.
That's good. Just draw it back for the four.
Yeah, you could do a stop. You could stop
You want
for
to leave
the
a little
four.
angle so you can get back across for the four.
Right.
And then a little angle so you can get back across there. But
Stop is actually a good shape. Or increase the angle. So he's gonna hit 2 rails and end up, like you said, off the rail, so he has an angle to get to the 6. But he'll be window shopping between the rail and the 8. So you kind of want to be a little bit closer than, yeah, little big bounce. There you go. This is a stun shot, but it's weight. This is all weight control here. Gotta land on that rail. Shot. Now you can just draw straight out or go off the rail, or there's a number of things you can do. I like straight back though.
Yeah.
It'll work. Yeah. Then you can go 2 rails to the land exactly where it is right now if you want. He can land above the 9 as well.
Yeah.
Might be the safer route, but you can land right where he's at as well.
So that's all weight.
Just
on the
left.
side.
Yeah.
Don't scratch.
Hit that diamond by the side, that corner pocket. There you go. Little more toward the corner pocket. Gotta hit it for shape now. Yeah, he had to hit that closer to that diamond. He was a little bit gun shy to it.
Here comes a crazy cut. What's the safe here? Try and go like 3 rails and come back behind the 10?
Yeah, make a letter S under the 10. 1, 2, 3, land on the 4th rail under the 10. If he's gonna play safe, it's almost similar to that 8 ball where you bank the 8 to the middle of the. You can bank the 9 to the middle of the.
He's gonna hit so hard. He's probably gonna hit the cue again because it's coming off that rail so quick. Like it's right? Like
Yeah.
you know, distance here, it's not as bad. But because you're so close to the tip, like
Right. Yeah, you got to get out of there.
yeah, it's
And that'll make you miss too. Try and get the hell out of there before you.
That's where I always like nick it because I'm like I'm scared.
Yeah. Or you do airball the shot. Your cue doesn't touch anything.
Yeah.
He's doing the three rails. Park on the 4th rail, and then hide underneath the 10. 1, 2, 3. Needed to get that.
Just a little more bounce.
Yeah.
He was right frozen, like another just a foot.
But that he has to get that 9 onto that
up there
middle
too.
diamond.
Yeah.
That was key as well. So he just has to not scratch in the side here. And he's golden. It's a pretty straight shot. It's a good shot.
It's flirty too.
Yeah.
Good weight.
Well, it was a break and run he could have had. He just needed to Bob needed to get a little closer to that corner pocket for that to get lower on that rail.
It's that window where it's like if I do it too little or too much, it's okay. But I land in this like sweet spot of shit.
Right. Yeah.
That's where he landed, right? If he underhit that, he was space and angle, right? If he overhits it, he crashes into it.
Yeah.
And makes a shot, right? Like
hitting it would have been better than what happened there.
Yeah.
Good pot. Oh, wait a minute. Don't feed pockets. Wow. He didn't want that to happen.
Yeah, it's just make a little drama for the stream, right?
Yeah. You gotta make sure that goes up middle of the table there. Just a touch of left. You're throwing the ball again, but I mean, you wouldn't be doing that. Better than scratching. 2-1. Yeah. We'll see how Colin's break is doing. He hasn't broken yet, has he? No, Bob won. Won the flip and won the game, so see how this goes. No, the 2 and the 3 don't have to be in the corners.
This is first break, right? So
yeah, some tournaments have the 2 and the 3 they have to be in the corners, and most tournaments not. Yeah.
This is his first 10 ball break, so we haven't seen a 10 ball break yet.
Yeah, he's hitting them high.
There we go.
Same as the 8-ball. So he has to take off a few miles per hour off his brake.
Mhm.
Feed those side pockets colored balls instead of white balls. Well, he's got a shot. I think you have to run into the 8 here. Side pocket, run into the 8. Then you got the 2 in the corner. And if it doesn't go, you've hooked him because you're only just tapping into that 8. Oh, he's just gonna play straight safety.
Right? Why not?
Yeah, well, I like playing a
I
little
don't
more
hate
aggressive.
that. I don't hate that.
I like playing a little aggressive because there was a built-in safety if you did miss,
Mhm.
right? And he's going for the kick. See, with ball in hand, what would Bob do? Like, say he misses here.
Mhm.
Like, how do you get from the 1 to the 2? Probably hit the 6 ball, I guess. Right? That's what I
Yeah.
would try. Hit the 6. Because then you have that 2
Yeah,
on the
just play with
side.
a little angle and go straight up into the 6.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Chances are he's going to hit this, but. Oh,
Well, now.
well. Now you can just follow it into this. Yeah.
Yeah. Played it right into the 8.
So the cue ball can hit above the side pocket.
Yeah, I mean, you can follow it in between and you're going this way, or you can hit the 8 and you still can go.
Yeah.
Or,
I think I missed. I think I would go for the 2 on the right side without hitting anything.
And then both leave you for the 3 too.
Yeah.
And the 4 I think goes past the 5 corner, bottom right.
I don't know.
It's close.
Gary Wager. Or they're talking about combinating the 10 now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's there. You could carom it, right? Or combinate it. So is it a win or no?
Combination.
Something. They're gonna flip on it whether it's able to do it or not, leaving it up to chance since they didn't decide before. Combinate's a word, no? It is now. Colin Webster's. Tell them there's a new word.
So I guess he won the flip.
Well, yeah. I mean,
The flip was. I didn't say won the flip, but the flip was early 10s. It's not off the break.
Now, do you hit this hard enough to get the 1 up table again? Nice shot. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Get it up. Yeah, perfect. Right? Yeah,
Option.
that's a great shot. The fact that he plays that optional safety.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Well, Bob's winning the coin flip.
There you go. So he didn't get technically skunked the whole day. And actually, they play in Brad's tournament. They play early 10s are allowed, but not off the break. Yeah, just for anybody listening. It was that way last time. So I was in that tournament. I beat Jorah with 2 10-ball combinations to beat him. He was not happy. I think it was a 2-10, which is early in a game, right? We were playing pretty good safety game there.
I had one too where I played in a 10-ball, so I got like 4th in a 10-ball. I think I only lost to fucking Ross Bradson twice.
Oh wow!
Lost him on the A side, then lost him on the B side.
Oh man!
To get the bubble, right? To get 4th. And I'm like, that's a tournament that if I make the money, I'm so happy that I made the. So it was like an 8-3 race, right?
Wow.
Yeah. But maybe it was like a little bit less on the. I don't know, 2 on the B or something. I was on the hit. No, maybe it was like 9-4 and then 8-3 or something. Or I got on the hill on the B side too. Like it was close.
Yeah. Well, he made both wing balls in the side, but the cue ball, and he parked the cue ball middle of the table, but he got kicked down. That's where we are now. He's got a long bank combo on the 10. I think they're saying the same thing out there. No, he's gonna thin cut this 2 in there because it could leave him the 3-10. Oh, he did go for it. Does he get a leave out of it? He did. Jelly roll.
Here comes a combo 10.
Yeah, there you go again.
Coin decided on this game.
This whole match has been ruined by the coin flip. It's an easy safety if he doesn't just bank it and then hide behind the 6. Yeah. That'll work too. Didn't get to hide, but think he wanted to be where that diamond is, so he was above the 6.
Well, he can just kick this, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think he can squeeze through that 7-5, like between the 5 and the 4, and just kick it quite.
He'll go
Versus
2
weight.
rails. I think
I
that's.
just like that because you hit it really light and it'll hit a. Oh, he just okay.
No, I was thinking. I like that shot,
Yeah,
but he should have looked at the 1-4 combo and see where it hit that 7, because they may put it right in the side pocket or corner, right? You gotta,
Look
yeah,
at how it's wired.
yeah.
Look at how
You
it's
gotta
wired.
look at it. Oh, I curved before he wanted it to.
He's just lucky there's no 110 lined
Still got to get to that
up.
3 though. Look at that.
Yeah, yeah. This is.
Do you do a 3 foul here?
Yeah, you could.
He's got to. He's gonna try
I
to
mean,
get
you
up to
could
the 3.
pop the 1 and still go and then play the 3 safe and hide behind the 6. Right?
Yeah.
And still go for it there, right?
You're gonna try and land on the rail above the side pocket, left side of your screen. Oh,
You're good. Look at that. Horn for shape.
jelly roll.
Horn for shape.
This goes. The 6 is gonna move too, but it's gonna be after the 3. But he does have to put a little bit of left on here to get down for the 4. That 6 is not gonna help that cause. Oh, you went right spin. Nice one. He can just. He's got to juice this with the right spin, pop it in there, and then he'll end up toward where his chalk is on the rail. As advertised. Now he's got to land. I wouldn't say between the 9 and 7, but in front of that side pocket. Doesn't have to be in between them. Even though in between them is better, but this is a safer shot. And you can go back and forth, or just roll it in softly. I like back and forth. This works too.
Yeah.
Now he's got an angle
Angle,
to.
just get across table.
He's topping or bottom, doesn't matter. Just don't scratch in the side.
I think there's something you talk about, right? There's a few like patterns like this, right? You leave
Yeah.
a little angle to get across the other side
Right.
of the table. Patterns that come up all the time. You practice
Yeah.
these patterns and they just come up.
And he took the safe route, which is smart. Just make the ball and get on the next one.
Mhm.
It's not a 9 foot. It's a 3.5 by 7. You don't need to be 2 diamonds away from the ball. Oh, he's 5-1. He's dominating this 10 ball match. Which I think is because he's been working on it a lot because of the Edwin match, which has been postponed twice. So he's been getting ready for Edwin. And oh crap!
No
it
fault of
happened.
Edwin, so
Then-
Bob had against.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. It's the snow, and then family emergency. And now they're finally gonna meet. But he's been trying to hook up with Edwin for so long, and never happened. And he's been getting his
It's
10
funny
ball game in some type of
It
shape.
started me and Joko were gonna play, and then Bob was trying to squeeze it in. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Joko's coming out, so then Joko and I didn't even play. But then I saw
Trolled.
Joko last
Trolled.
night was playing $1,000 match, 1,000 in the middle.
Oh, did that happen
Yeah.
with Christian?
Yeah,
Or what?
I looked. Yeah, he was up 6-2. Joko was up 6-2 at some point. So
Wow.
I was
I think
kind
it was
of.
Paul Mack and Christian.
Joko was playing.
it was Joko?
Joko was playing a match last night.
Okay,
I didn't.
okay.
I don't know who it was. Maybe it wasn't Christian. Maybe it was somebody else.
Yeah, I think it was someone else because I think Christian and Paul Mack were playing, if I recall. My memory's feeble, so it don't go by me.
But check
Although
it
I
out.
can see shots I missed 3 years ago, so it's not that bad. The memory's not that bad. It's just a cruel device. Well, this could be a safety, or this is a tough 4-ball shape. Can you get above the 6 with this angle? Can you get on this 4? This is tough. He might have to go off the rail, hit the 6. Yeah, nice shot. That was probably the easiest way to do it. Good shot. That was gonna be tricky. No, he just has to go back and forth. There's no shape needed for the 6, really. You just get shape on the side or the corner pocket for the 5. Just gotta pop this 4. Wow, a little big bounce here he needs.
Mhm.
Just need to make it. Don't need to get shape with right. Yeah, that's fine. If you're being greedy, you can hit that with the left to follow and
Cheated a little,
yeah,
create some angle, right? Come
yeah.
off the rail out for the 6. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all tic tac toe for this. You got to move the cue ball here. Unless he can just baby it in. Don't
I
think
think
he
you
can.
probably just baby
Oh, he
this.
can.
Baby this.
Okay, I didn't think so. A little bit of body language there. He's
Yeah. Little magic wand there. Little Harry Potter action.
needs an angle, and he's got one. This cue ball will trail up toward the 10. Should be the table. Put it 4-2.
Supposed to see, yeah. How much do I gotta kick this out a little? Yeah.
And that was a scratch on the break from Bob, and then Colin ran it out.
Yeah.
So,
That would be Colin's first run tonight.
okay, a good one. Get up again if you don't feel it, right? That's good.
This is why you're a 598.
That's
You
right.
don't fucking rush those shots.
That's a player that trusts his gut.
Yeah.
It just didn't feel right, so he just no, like I don't need to feel like that. I want to feel it going in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, boom.
That's good.
Nice to see.
Yeah, it is. It's instrumental to being a better player, but it's good. It's good instruction for players that want to get better.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to pull a trigger just because you're down. You don't
Mhm.
feel it, get up again.
Mm-hmm.
You could be thinking of the wrong thing.
Yep. Sneak.
I still have an open one, so don't grab me another one.
No, just keep feeding it.
Yeah. Well, there's some balls going down and wide open. Little tough cut on the one. Nice break. Look at that. Middle of the table. No clusters. What do you get there? 3 balls down. Got a thick cut on the one. I sometimes I take this with lots of left just to get 2 rails out to the middle of the table, but that might hit the 2 actually. So one. Oh, he's going for a safety. Oh, he horned it. Oh, he got a safety out of it anyway. Threw his hand up in apology. Was actually trying to get behind the 2 and send the 1 ball down by the 7 underneath it, or possibly. Well, you don't want to get too close to that 10 ball with the 1. May call it in. Well, he's got a new jump cue. See how he does with it. Bob needs 3 and Colin needs 5. And this is a $150 game, so to speak. It's 150 or 0. They're playing $100 in the middle each game, so $50 a match. If you win both matches, they owe extra 50. Bob didn't win the 8 ball, so he has to win this one, or else he owes for the 8 ball, and then the 10 ball, and then the skunk. But if he wins this one, it's 0 money exchanges hands. But he's in good. He's in good form. A little bit better than he was in 8 ball. It made him need to warm up or break off some of the pressure butterflies. Stop them fluttering around and messing up your thinking. They're gone now. So he's definitely, I think he's playing a better 10 ball game than Colin at the moment. But in Colin's defense, Bob has been breaking the beginning of this match, and the breaker can control a match. He didn't get what he wanted. He wanted him underneath there. But now that Colin has the break, can Colin control the match? That's the key in 10 ball. And Colin did try to. He did try to Well, he did hook him already, and he tried a second hook there. Bob's got his choice to either try and run these out or play a hook. There's not much place to play a hook though, because balls are all on the rail down here, and there's only the 9 ball to hide behind, and the little parking spot underneath the 10. So I could see him trying to run out here. Now he's gonna draw this. He's gonna draw it back to the headrail and then down 7 feet. This is an 11-foot draw. Unless he's going for safety next. Oh yeah, I draw that all day. Maybe because the 8 doesn't go, but
into the 8?
he's gonna end up underneath the 10 here. Off the 7, off the 8, underneath the 10. Oh, he didn't. He hit it too thick. He was trying to thin the 7, thin the 8, and then end up underneath the 10. I believe. I mean, that was the only thing I could see there. I mean, he didn't want this leave. He opened up the 8 and left a 7-ball shot. Kind of a scratchy shot, yeah. 7 cut it in and might scratch in the. Oh, he's going for a safety. I'm assuming.
Didn't get that.
I think he was trying to hide behind the. Actually, that was a pretty good idea he had. He was going to go off the rail, hit the 9. The 7 would be where the 9 is, and the cue ball would be frozen to the 10. It was a nice idea, Colin. Kind of the beauty part of this game are those type of shots. But
there's a lot of outside of the box things.
Yeah. It helps to know what they're thinking too. Like, oh, that's too bad he gave this game's pretty much gone. Yeah. Really, didn't even have 8-ball shape, to tell you the truth. If you made that, like, look at the 8, right?
Yeah.
Backside. Wow. I cut that in all day.
Oh, what the? Better.
Wow. What a shot that was.
Look at this.
Wow.
Back to it.
Yeah. No, I take this. So he's going to shoot it with left spin. Left is all he can see on the cue ball, but that doesn't matter. You can use it to his advantage. Use it to go hit that long rail, go 2 rails to get shape on the 9, which is what he's doing. Just hit just below the side. Yeah, that's it. A little harder would have been better to get closer to that. I don't like. Well, you can just roll it in. The other shot is kind of. I don't know if you want to zigzag it back and under. You know what I mean? Like, that's a hard shot to stun it back and forth. I think he's gonna roll it in. Yeah, he's just gonna roll it in.
This is a do or die shot. Just do it. Don't die. Just do it. Don't die. Yeah, and there we go. Hey, didn't like it. Got back up.
Yeah. Maybe second guessing that stun shot, because you can't power it over back and forth. And not the 8 just needs to be hit a little harder.
Thinking too, like, he was frozen up on a couple of times, and he's tried to play it like too good a shape, right? Like.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So that might be in his head a little bit too.
Yeah. Because he might be thinking short side.
Yeah.
Which he did. He's playing short side. And he had a lot to worry about there. The scratch, or going off the bank and freezing to the 10. That one had a lot of danger in it, more than just rolling up. Rolling up was not dangerous. It could end up with a thin cut, but kind of a thin cut now, further away from a pocket. Now you got to hit a little bit of left so you don't scratch. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that 7 balls Colin took, right? That was aggressive. I think it would look pretty if it all went, right? But I thought that went in the side. Then he can go, 3 or 4 rails to get on that 8. He could land right between the 8 and 10 with that shot. Actually, you can go 3 rails or 4.
But it's one of those shots, maybe in his head, like, that's a shot he struggles with lately, right?
Possibly, yeah.
He's trying to play around a shot that he's not happy with right now, or maybe he thinks it's going to go 2 rails side or something, right? And
or
scratch.
maybe he's just been playing 8 ball lately, and that's,
Mhm.
3 or 4 rails is not in his
Mhm.
wheelhouse at the moment.
Right.
Definitely played a better 8 ball game. But I like his ideas are there, but it's just the execution isn't like that shoddy. That safety he tried to play was pretty good. Okay.
This looks good.
Yeah. This will get him on the hill. This is just a simple follow shot. You can do a stun follow.
Mhm.
Hit before the diamond. If you just follow it, it hits a diamond and then heads toward the 4.
Mhm.
But if you stun follow, it hits the diamond and comes towards 2. For all you radio listeners out there. So hit it with a bit of pace. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Nice shape to draw to the center of the table, or just draw straight back to where he is.
Mhm.
Actually needs a bit of an angle to get on that 4. So you can get toward that 6 to be better.
Stop shot is great here.
Yeah, that stop shot's great too. He went to go for the 6 shape, right? You only need to be by the 6. He went past the 6, and in doing so, he missed the 2. But that's the angle he needed, or the stop shot worked too.
Mhm.
Except he flirts with both the
You flip
8.
the side this way. Even the angle he's at, like he naturally comes out for the 4, right?
Yeah.
But you have to juice it so much.
Right.
Oh,
I think he was cheating the pocket to get that
you
6
think
ball
he
shape.
plays this carom off the 8?
No, he hides. He's going to leave the 3 under the 8 and hide behind the 6 and 7.
Such an aggressive.
Or under the 8 or 9. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got at least a tie up out of it.
Yeah.
I think he could have thinned it either under the 8 or the 9 and hid behind, like lots of left, bottom left, and then get where he's at now. But without hitting the 6, he would have missed the 7, getting above it. This is one of those safeties, right?
I wouldn't know what to do here because I'd be thinking, oh, if I leave the 3 over the side, then I've got like a breakout or my next shot for if I can hook. But if I'm leaving, then it's an easy kick. And
Last time he thinned it. He thinned it toward the 10 and sent the cue ball 2 rails behind the 7.
I would be struggling with the shot. I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah,
I really wouldn't.
He had the shot already in the first 1 or
Yeah,
2
he
games.
thinned it in order to like
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
way. Yeah.
He need to hit a little thinner, but I think that's the shot. The pros make it look so easy. They get it every time. It's just like, oh, I just do this. And then you go down there, you're like, what? You airball it or you hit it thick, and you're like, wow. You get a more appreciation of what they're actually doing on the tables, right? A 9-foot table, because they're doing it from, sometimes 9 feet away, 10 feet away. Oh, man.
Yeah. No, that was behind the 8.
Yeah, exactly.
That was.
And again, those pros land right on the 8 with that shot on a 9-foot with foreign equipment. You got a jelly roll. Wow, this is a jump shot off the rail. It's obvious. Actually, he can play safety on that 6 ball. Go 1 or 2 rails, probably 1 rail, and then hide behind the 6. Shot. Perfect.
2 rail kick set.
Yeah, if he doesn't horn out, he shooting toward the corner, right? Yeah, you just can't horn out. You're going 1 rail.
That's probably better. Anyway. You might hit that 7 doing 2 rails.
Yeah, commentators first. You got it, buddy.
Sorry, Bob.
Yeah. So he's going side, and then he's just going to drift over above the 8. Maybe a little bit left of the 8. No rail here. Just going to, a little more would have been better. Needs the angle to get it to the 6, so he can just roll this one in, and then.
Yeah, you just play this pocket weight.
Yeah, he's going to probably draw beneath the side, if anything. Oh, I find he hits hard more often than light. On shots, I light shoot that one in, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a 3.5 by 7, so you don't have to hit hard. So I have a softer game than Colin at the moment. So I'm miscalling some of his shots. I'm describing what I would do. Nothing wrong with his shot.
Oh,
It just you've got to make it, but he was going to go back and forth when he could have just threw it in with a little bit of bottom right and end up beneath the side pocket. You land anywhere on the 6, you're going to get on the 7. Well, as Bob runs out, it's a stun draw. Cue ball head right toward the 8, or you can go back to 2 rails. Yeah, right toward the 8. Stun draw. Now you can just follow this one revolution. Maybe go off the rail, so he can get off it. Right, hit the rail so he can get off it instead of just rolling forward and being on the rail. At least here he has something he can add to it. Looks like he's adding a bit of left. Nope, added a bit of bottom. Shot. This puts him on the hill. If he doesn't scratch or miss, shouldn't. He's gonna probably hit his chalk actually. Boink. Yeah, he's dominating the 10-ball game. It might be just that Colin hasn't played 10-ball. Definitely hasn't played as much as Bob because, like I said earlier, Bob was getting ready for a match that kept getting postponed. So, and this is what he's been doing to get ready for it, playing these $50 sets. So he's actually funny enough. He has to work on his 8-ball game, right? He dominates an 8-ball in the league. He just gets out from the weirdest clustered tables. Mm-hmm. Oh, I did that last time too, and Colin ran out.
Yeah, you don't want to put any wind in his sails right now. You want to just you want to turn the blade.
Yeah.
You got it in. You don't want to.
This is a tough 1 to 3. 4 is easy because it's an easy makeable shot, but I mean, what's he gonna do here? He's gonna try to play safety. He's gonna bank. He's gonna freeze the cue ball on the 4 and 5. Shot. Didn't need to break those up, but he definitely wanted the 1 to be near the 3 for when he has ball in hand if he gets it. So that was kind of tough to get to the 3. The 3 doesn't even go anywhere when you look at it. Like, see what I mean?
The 3 goes corner. I think the same as the 1.
Yeah, I don't know. Man, 8 is.
That's it, though. I think maybe if the side, if it, well, you combo them.
Yeah, you can combo the
You
9.
can go to 5.
Yeah,
sure.
now he
And
can.
then break that out. Yeah.
Probably could before. I think only the 4 moved. Good shot on Colin's behalf there. It's Bob's looking for a way out. 1 rail or 2. It's a tough out. Tough hit.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to go 2 rails. Hit just beneath the 9.
I think I'd be looking at 3 rails.
You need a rail after contact though.
Yeah.
That's why I'm thinking 2, because if you hit just below the 9, as close as you can without hitting it, then you can hit the 1 to the foot rail and hopefully get safe. Oh, he was close. He hit it with pace though, right? He might have been going to your 3 rails. But maybe you wanted to hit that 1 so that it wasn't near the 10 and lining up with an easy shot. Well, he's playing a safe.
3 fell.
Bob's on 2, right? Scratch on the break.
Did you tell him?
He's gonna
Did
leave.
He tell him?
Oh, I'm sure he did. Oh, he was trying to get behind the 4 and the 5. Wait a minute, he make it over.
Jelly roll?
Oh. Like, he hit an edge of it. That's all he needs. You can actually put Colin behind the 4 and the 5 now. If he hits it thin enough. 3 rails behind the 4 and the 5. More importantly, negating the 2 fouls. Didn't get there. Need to hit it way thinner than that. I think he was trying it actually. Because if he thins it, the 1's only underneath the 10 and the cue ball travels another foot or a couple feet, right? That would get it closer to that 4 or 5 than it is.
It's all right. You've done something now. Like, this is a little frustration there because that whole game plan now is fucked, right? Like you're
Yeah.
trying to three foul. Now it's not happening, right?
Right.
Do we keep the same game plan? Do we start all over again? Do we take it aggressive?
And with your opponent on the hill,
Mm-hmm.
you're running out of options. So, like, do you actually go down swinging, or do you go for that another safety and try to, you know,
Start three
get a ball in hand and run out, because that's what's left. The three's wide open now. I think the 4-5 combo's on, so it's a runnable table. So here's a 2-rail. He can go 2 rails in the corner he's standing at, but if he doesn't get it, the cue ball will track up toward that cluster there, the 8-6-5-4 cluster. Oh, side of it, but he left it somewhat safe. He left it safe. He can call the 5 here though, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if he can see it actually. Now that I look at it, I don't think he can see the edge of that 1. And I don't know if that combination it existed before Colin moved it. You go off the rail. I didn't go off the rail here. You got to get a rail after contact, so you're not getting a very easy safety. So you got away with a good. You got a good leave there for being hooked. He kicked into a safety.
Yeah.
Whether he meant to or not, that's the hill. Like, your opponent's on the hill and he leaves you this, right? You're just like, oh man.
You just can't be liking this.
Yeah, I thought the 5 may have been able to go. Shot. Oh, look at this.
Can you just follow 10? You just hit the fucking
It's that one. Not quite. Q is saying it's the horn.
Well, he's calling it. He's calling it.
Okay.
If you miss this though, you leave him a 110. You might leave it in a pocket, right? Like,
yeah, true.
And if you don't leave the 110, there might be a 310, 410. Like,
yeah. Yeah, you want to hit with pace, get that 10 out of there if it doesn't go. But you want to hit light enough to slip in.
He's kicking.
Oh no.
Whoa, that's not good.
I think Bob just runs him out. I don't think it's on. I think he just runs him out. 4 is tough though. 3 to 4 is easy to get to, but where's the 4?
Just freeze to the 10 and you put him on 2.
Oh yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Just shoot it between the 6 and the 8.
Right there.
Yeah.
Well,
and take an avenue away, like, if you can.
mm-hmm.
Which would be just leaving it on the rail by the 6. If you put it on the foot rail, it's not that hard to hit from that position. But if you leave it by the 6, it would be tough.
Makes me think you should take this. Try to go for the 3 foul here.
The other option is to shoot the 2 and draw into that 4. Like, move some shit. He's playing a safety. He's going for 10, and then park behind the 3, right? One's going up table, so you do all 3 shots.
Yeah.
It went. It's the end of that match.
Yeah.
Wow. And he left it. Well, at least it went 0-0. No money exchanged your hands. It was a good game.
Yeah.
Definitely Colin's got to work on some 10 balls strategy or play it. Assuming he was playing with Hoiberg. I mean, it's a 10 ball house, you know. All the tournaments are 10 ball. Thank God it's Friday and this big one, right? So,
and then even not getting up. A lot of their races too. That even when they're not doing combats, a lot of this 10 ball. Did you play a lot of 10?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
no foul.
I'm assuming they're not playing another one. It's almost 8 o'clock. Bob's gonna head back to home.
Yeah. So I want to catch up on some matches. There were some 7 o'clock matches. There's players fighting to get into the last 32. 16 players fighting to get into the last. There's 32 players fighting. Only 16 are going to go into the last 32.
Right.
So the B-side matches there's some scrapping going on. All the top players are up top, I think. Yeah, the usual suspects. Pagalion, Shane Van Boning, Gorst, Filler, they're all up top. No, he's out. Lost to an Australian on the B side after he lost to Oscar Dominguez on the first match.
Jeez, eh?
Gorst just crushed Oscar. Gorst is so good.
Yeah, it's Victor sent me some messages or pictures.
Oh yeah.
Watching that match.
I mean, Oscar's on too. He's shooting good, but no competition. Like Gorst is just that good.
Yeah.
So consistent, so simple.
About to be playing for America here.
And he was making and he was making balls on the break, which a lot of players aren't. So he's got something dialed in, and he's fed our Gorst.
Yeah, cool. All right, well, 10 folks there at the end of it. So.
Oh yeah, oh cool. Well, till next time, Sunday, 12:00. We'll be streaming a match. Bob versus Edwin, very good Filipino player, plays out of Q1. I think he's 650. It's gonna be a good match.
Yeah,
the race will be 9-6. I think it's $100.
But they're not doing the 13-9 anymore?
Oh, is it 13-9? Sorry, 13-9. Sorry, 13-9.
That's what it was before. So I don't.
Oh yeah. It is. Yeah. Same thing.
Edwin will go to 13, Bob will go to 9. But yeah, they're doing. Yeah, I think similar.
Yeah.
8 and 10.
Yeah. No, 9.
Yeah.
Cool.
Be a good one. Take it easy, everybody. Thanks for watching.